And here we go, it's winter time, and it is also grid drive time because it's another Saturday. So what we're gonna do today is obviously a grid drive, and it's gonna be winter themed again. And as you can see, I also redecorated a little bit. So we are in the middle of December, and that means we got some snow. Alrighty, I'm not gonna lie, I'm extremely tired and exhausted today, but this is just a grid drive, so let's make the best of it and try to relax as we drive. And here we go. So we're standing in front of the main quarter of the Drivers of Second Life in Hyosube. As you can see, we've got a little box right over here on the right, where you can get some free Christmas cards. I have not opened the box yet, but I guess we can. Not like this. Ah, there we go. Okay, it's just a landmark. It is okay though, we can just visit it later, but for now we are starting the drive, and I'm pretty sure that I saw the drive sponsor of today is Ghost. I have never heard of Ghost before, so maybe it's a new creator or something, I have no idea. We'll find out right away. And here we go. And it's finally the last week of work for me. It's just 4 more days and I'm finally done for this year. I can't wait for it. And I got a special goodie for all of you guys. We'll talk about it in quite a bit. So we are starting in a slow terrain vehicle. But currently we are in the middle of a building. Okay, I guess we're just waiting for the hut to load. I think I woke up at 8 AM this morning, which is insanely early for a weekend. And I've been busy the entire day. Also, I've been waiting for a package delivery that was supposed to arrive on Thursday. But since I was working on Thursday, I had to reschedule it to Saturday. So I've been waiting the entire time, and it just did not arrive. And not gonna lie, I'm a little bit annoyed about it. What the heck? Okay. Interesting start. The Dragon Special Forces of Sierra Gulf. Interesting. Alrighty. Vehicles. Okay, the founder over here is getting a bit overcrowded, I think. I'm just really bad at tidying up my Second Life inventory, but I think everybody is. You just get so many items so quickly. Alright, here we go. It is time for the fast leg. And we're going to the 110 lap mountain base. So I'm guessing that we'll do some snowboarding today and maybe some jumping or stuff. We'll see where we get there. It doesn't seem to be a story-driven drive today, which is okay because I've been reading the entire day. And I've not been reading just anything, but this is the thing that I was already hinting towards. I am currently writing a novel. Yes, you heard that right. I'm writing a novel. And I'm currently at about, I think it's 58 pages. But it is not the normal book size pages, it is the really big thin A4 pages. So if we break it down to regular book size, then it's basically doubled. So I'm currently around 116 book pages. And there is still about 40% more to come. So I expect around about 180 to 200 normal book size pages of novel, which is crazy, but the story almost writes itself. And it's really good. It's amazing. I've been writing this, I think I started on Thursday as well. I tried to create some art for the sides of the where the last piece of text is, and then you get the white page that you leave empty so that you can start the next chapter on the next free page. And I just thought it would be nice to put some illustration art on there, and I've been creating some really good art, but as it usually is, you can only create so much art in succession, and I pretty fast reached a point where I was at my limit. So I may have to just increase the limit a little bit so that I can actually finish the novel in about 1 or 2 days, I think. That is if I really write a lot tomorrow. Also, what the heck is going on today? Holy moly. So, I'm not gonna spoil a lot, but this is gonna be fanfiction set in the Star Wars universe. And that's all you get from me in terms of spoilering. But it is gonna be free because it's fanfiction. And I will make it accessible. I'm probably making a little video about it, so that all of you get a notification if you are subscribed to the channel. Nudge, nudge. So yeah, make sure that you don't miss it, because I'm really pretty proud how it's turned out so far, and I'm pretty confident that I managed to finish it in the next few days, which will be really awesome. And I know that I'm pretty biased when I say this, but the story is fire. It is absolutely fire so far. Okay, this is quite the wild ride. I would have understood if we took the way down on a snowboard or something, but driving up here is not safe. You should not try this at home, even if you got some really good winter tires. Right. Oh my gosh. I have no idea where we are going. On a side note, we finally got a little bit warmer weather again. In contrary to having it all wintry and stuff today, but yeah, we've been at about -5 degrees at the start of the week, and right now we are back at 5 degrees plus roundabout. Which is, I kinda prefer it this way because I really hate shoveling snow. Yay, I think we are done climbing the hill and stuff. I know this area though. I have started one of my drives here recently. Well, it's been at least 1 year ago, but I always try to include some local places into my drives that I think are really nice but underappreciated. And if I can get them a little bit of traffic and a bit of screen time, I think that's always nice. And yeah, we just ended up below the street for some reason. There we go. Oh my gosh. I think someone just forgot to make this road over there physical. Okay, now I'm just feeling like Santa. We are climbing the roofs and flying, boys. Just missing some reindeers. Looks like we are not the first ones struggling over here. When I was looking for a place to buy in Second Life, I almost got a place about over here. Because there was a really nice little library and a little spot behind a fuel station that was almost the same size as my current castle. Yeah, it never happened. As it turns out, the little library vanished over time, which is really sad because it was quite nicely decorated, but it is just how it is. Some places go, some places stay. Maybe we get some new places, you'll never know. Okay, this is pretty bizarre and also pretty dangerous. I'm not sure if I can make this turn without falling. Holy moly. Alrighty. Wait a second. Okay, I was not supposed to follow this. And I was so proud that I stayed on top. Okay. And we will turn around. There we go. And turn around again. Oh my gosh. Well, this is quite an adventure today. I just didn't expect to go climbing. Especially with my car. Okay, we're almost there, I think. It is only about 20 seconds to go. But I don't really see anything over here. Maybe we're just stopping in the middle of nowhere and continue by snowboarding or stuff. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Okay. We have arrived. Okay, so we are skiing down the hill and then we are looking for some Christmas trees, it seems. That's a lot of attachments. Honestly, I think we are just going with a little slight flat. There we go. Let me just disable my override. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I missed the starting point. Okay, I think we have to sit. There we go. Okay, I have no idea where to go. That was a very sharp corner to take. This is a very slow sled. Considering if we took the fast option, that is quite disappointing. And there we go. Okay, I'm guessing that it's this lift over here. Oh my gosh, what's this sitting animation? Yeah, half of my leg is just below the seat. I really love the design of this treehouse. I just wish they made a new version of it with mesh and sculpted trims, because this thing is just massive. And not just because of the size, but because of the prim count. You can barely use this without, I think it's about 500 prims or something. So definitely not anything that you can use on a normal parcel or even a double one. The treehouse itself already eats up all of your space. That's a nice view. If it just wasn't so slow. But I think we're already here. Maybe not. This seems to be the place where we started at. Well, I think there's another driver in front of us. Okay. What the heck is this thing over there? It looks like there's something with the wings on it. Okay, this group notice just doesn't want to go. I have still no idea what this could be. But this is a nice area for skiing and snowboarding. Oh my god. Why is there a tank in the middle of the snow area here? That seems a bit unfitting. Okay, I'm guessing that we have to stand over here. Look at this thing, what the heck? Okay, we have to ski down again. This time, we use the fast one. Oh. There we go. I can't believe it took us so long to get up there. I can't believe that actually worked. But wait a second. Oh, that is just full to vendors. I thought I saw some claw machine. But I think it's what is it called? The candy stuff. Cotton candy. Okay, it's getting silly up here. There's a bunch of festival games. I really like the balloons though, they are really cute. Also, hey there, Star Striker. I'm doing quite well. Thank you very much. And the stream basically just started. We are at the start of the second leg. How are you doing though? And we're already going outside again. Okay. Honestly, this is just like a little toy version of my car. And that's one fat center. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you should maybe cut the cookies a little shorter. Okay, jumping. Okay, I was expecting how to jump. Well, we did it anyways. I was not aware that snowmen can have kids. You never stop learning. Okay, this looks like a ride. Christmas ride. Oh my gosh, that's a shame. Are you not subscribed to the channel? Okay, the walnut ride. Oh, this looks interesting, I have to say. The nutcracker. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Wait a second. Are we swinging and then hitting the nut? Oh, I hope not. My head is not dense enough. That's a shame. Maybe it's just late. Also, you definitely don't want to miss the next little upload in the coming 1 or 2 days. Because I already announced it earlier, but I'm currently writing a novel. And it is about pretty much 60% done. I just need to generate a few more images and write about 40% more, but the content is already done. It's really just formatting and writing it clean, and then it should be done before Wednesday. And I'm really proud how it turned out so far. It's gonna be really great. So yeah, you definitely don't want to miss that. Well, it was an interesting ride. I almost jumped. And then I saw the text about going down the steps again. Yeah, this is so much better for the ankles. Okay, we continue down. Honestly, I'm not sure yet how it's gonna be presented, but it is definitely gonna be a PDF. And maybe at some point I will make an audiobook, but not anytime soon. Unless I may use AI for screen reading, but I'm not sure if this is something that people enjoy, if it's just read without any emotions or stuff. But I will definitely make a little video where I announce it and I post where you can download the file. And I already said it, but it's gonna be about 180 to 200 sites or pages. So it's definitely gonna be huge. I'm just tired. And I'm really looking forward to my vacation next week. Oh my gosh, is this a little toy train? This is so cute. And this guy looked a little dead over there. Okay, I think this is Santa's factory. Someone's getting a new bicycle. Oh, there's Mr. and Mrs. Claus. And I was not aware they had a kid. I wonder what the name of Santa's child may be. And then... oh, they even got different toys. Interesting. And someone's painting over there. This train is just continuing endlessly, but I think we've seen most of it. Okay, and this is the reason why candy canes are so incredibly unhealthy. You know that they are just white, and the red is just paint. Okay, I think I have to jump over here. And then we take a hover train or something. Okay, so we have to wait for the onsa train. I have no idea what that is. But I think the one that we're supposed to wait for just left a few seconds ago, but it may already come back. On a second note, I say that a lot recently, but hear me out. I have received one of the calendars recently. I think it arrived 2 days ago, but it is really tiny. Really tiny. As I have already announced, I will just collect both of the advent calendars and we will potentially make an opening video where I will open them in front of the camera. So that's gonna be interesting as well, I hope. And since I open them live, you don't have to buy them. I think they are pretty much a scam. Maybe we should just fly. I don't think that this is gonna be back anytime soon. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the problem is we are not getting the navigation. But this already announced that it's gonna be an 8-minute ride. That is a long time. I mean, we basically are told where the line ends. Well, to be honest, the calendars were not very expensive. But for the price I paid, I really thought that it was little plastic ornaments that you can potentially put on the Christmas tree or something. But instead of little figures, we just got some acrylics. So that is the big bummer already. It's just, instead of 3D prints, it is just acrylics. And it turns out if the second calendar is the same than the first, these are really small. Like maybe the size of a thumb. So maybe a little bit less even. So yeah, not the biggest. And some of them I have to get like a little bit because I have received the calendar, but it was so poorly wrapped, shook in the box, that some of the acrylics came out of the places they were set in. So you could shake the calendar and you could tell that some of them were just flying around inside loosely. So I had to open up the calendar from the bottom and slide out the inside, which was not glued on, which is, I guess, the reason why they were flying around inside. And I had to put one back into every little space so that it's really 24 little doors again. That also means that I cannot guarantee that we get the correct item per day, but that doesn't really make a difference because we open all of them anyways. Just saying, it is pretty cheap made. They could have at least glued the inside to the wooden box so that the stuff doesn't fly around inside. You get what you pay for. Okay, I have no idea why we really got here, but I guess we are about to drive back. Or maybe we just crash and die. Yep. Alrighty. 8-minute ride. Holy moly. It's a big reindeer over there. I really like the scenery of this place. They have put a lot of different stuff in here, but it kind of fits together somehow. Aside of the red house. That is a little bit off. Oh, I think we're just going back the road that we have taken before. Past the carousel. Oh, and I also got a really good news that is, well, it is more good for me than it is for you, but I finally got used to my new bed. And I can really sleep so good in it now. It feels fantastic. The alpaca blanket it's fantastic. And the merino sheep underbed is so soft. And it's just working so well together with the harder topper. So it's just a mix. The topper is giving you stability and the underbed is making it a little bit softer. And together it's just fantastic. The Okimo Canyon. Interesting name. I'm not controlling this. This is self-driven. And since the distance is reduced, I'm guessing that we are driving into the right direction. Okay, these are just really misplaced. This is one of the buildings that I would expect in Malibu. Well, you got the white snow sand. And the chilly ocean over here. Yeah, that's just beach houses. There seems to be an entire castle over there. And a really weird building in the sky. Okay, there seems to be an early marking of a Christmas market to be. Just more mountain hills. Mountain houses. Yeah, mountain hills, that makes sense. I think that was a very blocky airport or something. That's a huge bunny. This is a nice area. It's just really slow reffing. Okay, I'm seeing some deers and a little horse. Oh, I'm not planning this at all. This is the drivers of Second Life group, and this is basically a group that is based around the people that enjoy driving around on Second Life. And these drives that we are making over here are always little tours that are prepared by actual people. And we are just driving the tours every weekend. So every single tour that we are doing has been prepared by usually someone else. We are really just driving them and making a little documentary out of it. That being said, I did do some of these drives before. I think it's been 5 or something. Oh, you're most welcome. You can also make these tours, or even drive them. All you have to do is go to the main quarter of the drivers group and click a little button, and then you get to the navigation system. And this is the little blue hut over here that we're just following on all of the travels. That's quite the interesting vehicle over there. Really steampunky. Okay, we're almost there. Oh, this is the big lake with the Aurora Borealis. I have never seen one in real life, but I don't think that it's looking quite like this. Oh, interesting. They have added some air balloons. Oh my god, I just imagine, you know, if you ride in one of these air balloons, then you are really high up and there's nothing that gives you protection from the wind and the cold. So this is gonna be really tough. Riding a hot air balloon in winter is the worst thing that you can do. Okay, we are getting another little gift. I guess we can just test it out. The WV, okay. And it seems that we are continuing in a wheeled vehicle. That fits perfectly, we can instantly test this once it loads. Also, I think this is an ice skating area. And these little dots over there may be just some little ice skates. Oh, interesting. It's a sort of a buggy. We can definitely test this one. Oh my gosh, it's turning really slow. Yeah, I should be fine. I've been driving so many vehicles that's just... I'm very used to the few ones that I always use, like the Super 80 or Stratos. Changing to a vehicle that's a little bit different is always a bit challenging, but This is pretty much the same as my submarine. And it's looking really funny. Oh, you were talking about the hot air balloons. Yeah, it took me a while to make the connection back. But yeah, I'm guessing that's right. But even though you got a really good cold tolerance, it is gonna be so cold. You would have to wrap yourself up in a really big coat or something, insulated jacket. Otherwise, you just freeze to death. Uh-oh. We can make it back. There we go. This is just so narrow over here. There's also these trees everywhere. They don't make it any easier. Oh, that's an NPC. I was already wondering who was standing there. I thought that was the next stop. As long as we are not falling, I'm okay. Oh my god, there's so many notices today. But I'm pretty sure that the counter on this vehicle is at least a bit off, because we definitely passed more than 2 regions. Yeah, it also didn't count this one. Ba-dum. Where the heck are we driving? Apparently we are going to Lorinda, but I have never heard of this place. Uh-oh. That was close. Oh my gosh. Oh, the region counter just went up. Maybe we were just in no script areas. Okay, we are back over here. It feels like we're just driving back and forth. Oh my god. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Oh my god, this is even worse. I feel like a snail. I'm not sure if we're supposed to be here, but yeah, we have to park over here. Okay. I would say that was not too bad. Driving skills. Wait, where did my vehicle go? We just ignored that my vehicle just disappeared. Right after I said driving skills. It has never been there in the first place. Yep, that is a very pretty stick. The prettiest of all sticks. This seems to be just another bumper cars. Is this like a little festival area over here? There seems to be a stage. And we seem to go to the stage. And there's a little bar over here. Which we also don't visit. Not bad. Okay, we're just passing through, I guess. Wait a second. Oh, I think this is a ride. Yep. That doesn't look ominous at all. Enjoy the trip on the Alpine adventure. Oh, it's another crystal cave. Maybe not. I shouldn't have said it. I really wish that people would build their skyboxes out of sight. It is so disturbing. Oh my gosh. This is a wild ride. I feel like I just saw an animal, but it was way too fast. And there's a castle. There was a castle. What is this? Okay, that was definitely a very fast one. Okay, it seems like we're going to the free fall tower next. Maybe not. Oh, we're still looking for the tree. I already forgot about this. Oh my god, my objects folder is so full. I think it's only 3 weeks until Christmas. It's insane. And here we go. Wait a second, where the heck are we going? I believe I can fly. Alright. Okay. This is wild. This is just really wild. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is just some stunt driving. All of these tricks were filmed by professional crews. Do not try this at home. Look at these cliffs, oh my gosh. But we made it. Somehow. This is the bumpiest off-road that I have ever been on. Okay, where are we driving? The Shinya Shokudo. The Midnight Diner. Okay. That sounds Japanese, maybe. Or Chinese, I have no idea. It sounds more Japanese, though. Either way, we get some rice. Oh my gosh, my gosh, my gosh. That was close. He literally spawned right in front of me. This is the most insane off-road ride that I've ever been on. It's not even a close call, it's definitely the biggest. The bumpiest, the craziest. But not gonna lie, it's kinda fun. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. Oh, we're almost there. The last 100 meters. Wait a sec. Okay, we have to drive up the ramp. We can definitely do this. Here we go. And we are stuck. This is the most unfortunate border stone that I've ever seen. It's literally blocking the entire ramp. I should have just made the ramp a little bit higher. Guess not. Okay, so is this diner just a freaking gas station? That would be so disappointing. Oh, okay, we return to the vehicle. I'm so glad that I parked this so beautifully. It's a straight A in parking. Okay, I'm already seeing some lanterns over here. And some sakura trees. So we are probably getting close. Gift shop. We already got some gifts for free. This is so hidden. I would have never guessed that there's a street over here. Oh, there's a little shrine. Oh, that's a little fox over there. Oh, there's two of them. Nice. Alright. On we go. Okay, I'm guessing this is the diner. And it's very, very, very small. Oh, we already got some ramen. Someone killed the piggy bank. Was that you over there, Carl? Unbelievable. Oh, there's Pikachu. Never give up. Ever. Also, in case you didn't know, there is this Nico King. That is the little cat over there that is waving. And there's two versions of it. So one with the left and one with the right one that is waving. And depending on which one you place next to the entrance, the one is, I think it's standing for having good fortune with being blessed with customers. And the other one is just being blessed with money. But I'm not sure which one it was, so it's best to just get both of them, I guess. Oh. And it's a big behind, oh my gosh. Oh, there's the other one. They actually got to both of the cats. I guess we're done. Wait a second. Was this drive late by Pio? It would be interesting. Okay, next we go to the Christmas tree farm. I've never seen a Christmas tree cowboy. I wonder if they also catch them with lassos. Probably not. So we could have just parked over here. Gosh dang it. Just exploring a bit. This is also a nice corner over here. Just surprised that we got no gacha machines and stuff. Oh, okay, it's just a return to the vehicle. There's just a popcorn machine in the middle of nowhere. Wait a second, was that Nvidia land? I have no idea what the screen is saying, but maybe Nova. It seems to be Nova land. I was already wondering what a graphic cards land would be about. I guess it would just have the best graphics ever. And here we go. So I'm guessing that this is gonna be a 5 or 6 leg drive. So this may be the second last leg if I'm not mistaken. But it's been very fun so far. And we've also explored a lot of interesting places. Oh my gosh. Also, I'm really looking forward to the episode of Kingdom today. Why is there so many people around here? That is crazy. Yeah, Kingdom is an anime. And I think they are currently on the 6th or 5th season, and honestly, this is just one of the best animes ever. It's about the old Chinese time, where there was still the Warring States era. And it's basically following the line of one of the little fractured kingdoms that is trying to survive and then conquer entire China. But the character growth, the writing, the animation, it is just really one of the best, the very best animes ever. And it's definitely one of my season favorites as well. Along with Pass the Meat, the Monster Meat's Majesty. This is also very fun to watch. And there's a series that is called With You I Know Our Love Can Make It Through, which is maybe a little bit cringe for some people, but it is very cute to watch. Oh, no problem at all. It's definitely worth the watch. And if you have not seen it yet, Great Teacher Onizuka is also one of my very favorites. I have seen this show at least 3 times because it's so funny. Yeah, my taste in anime is just all over the place. Okay, where are we driving? Texas Tree Farm it still is. But I have no idea where this could be. Oh. Oh my gosh. It was almost a free fall. I would not say so. It is kinda reasonable still, but obviously the commanders are stronger than the foot fork, but I would watch it. Honestly, I would just watch a few episodes and I think it's really, really good. Zone leveling is definitely the most overpowered character ever. So I'm not sure why the connection is between you saying that you don't like overpowered characters, and then you say that you like solo leveling. That's a bit contradicting. But if you like solo leveling, then you may also like, what's it called? Dot hack, the other popular one. What the name? I'm so bad with names. Sword Art Online. Yeah, that's the name. And we have arrived. I'm honestly surprised that it takes them so long to make another season of solo leveling, considering how much of a success it was. I think for some people, Heck may have just been a bit too much story-driven and a bit too less activity and action, but I really liked the story a lot. This is a really... okay. Never mind, I was just about to say it's a nice cafe, but then I saw that the butt of the girl on the counter is literally glitching through her dress. And she's literally bare booty behind this. So yeah, I'm not sure if I want to eat or drink there. It seems a little bit naughty. Oh, there's Texas Tree Farm. How did we not see this sign? I've never seen Black Lagoon in my life. I think I own it on DVD even, but I have never come across to see it. Maybe I should check it out. But yeah, currently I'm just way too busy. And I know that a lot of YouTubers actually say that they are busy all the time. But right now, where I am writing the novel, I am really busy. And it's funny because I'm really a bit of a jack of all trades, where I've been producing some songs. I have, well, soon written a novel, and I've just been doing so many things and tried so many things, and it's just interesting what you can all do. Okay, so I'm guessing that this is really just some sort of Christmas tree store. Interesting. That's a huge axe. Oh my gosh. It's almost the size of my torso. And chop, and chop. Also, we are cutting the tree in half, literally. We are not even hitting the stem of it. Come on, fall already. There we go. This is not where we is. Definitely not. Give me that X. Oh, these are expensive. Oh my gosh. But it's a funny gimmick that we can actually fill them. Wow, these trees are making me really dizzy. The alpha mask on these is so bad. That's such a silly vehicle. Oh, this is a really cute star. Whoa, this is really big. Can we find a fox? I've already seen some bunnies over here. There's some bears, and this is definitely a deer. We've got a lion and a panda. Penguins, obviously, but I'm not seeing a fox yet. There's a fox. There's a fox. What a silly little guy. And this is a fox in disguise. He just got a fake mustache. Alright, let's continue. Okay, so Ghost seems to be actually a creator. A creator of racing cars, it seems. And we seem to be done with the drive. So let's just take a quick look at the store, and then we take a little quicker look on the car. It's a little cramped inside. Oh, he's one of the creators that make these little boxes that look like it's really toy cars that you buy. And it's so laggy over here, oh my gosh. See, over here, it's these little boxes. They are really cute. I know that EXP is doing the same. But they actually put the little car as a model inside of a box, and it's looking even better. Still a really cute store, but way too laggy. Yeah, that took forever, oh my gosh. Alright, let's look at the reward we got. The Ghost M Coupe in ivory. I'm always a little bit suspicious of cars that got the color on the name. Because sometimes it really means that you can't change the color. Oh. That would have been fun. Imagine we could have opened the little tanking lid. Okay, so we got the usual places to open. And I wonder if this is a PBR vehicle or if it's just the text just being not loading There we go. This could be ivory though. It's pretty bright though. We can't change it. That's a shame. So it is very loud though. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but I already got second life half on the sound. So if I tune it up, it is really loud. Okay, let's see, we got some options. Graphics, interesting. It doesn't seem to work though. It's a shame. Okay, but we got the gears and the brake, the steering, the gravity. The only thing that we didn't get is the color and the texture. Okay, the gear is a little bit crazy and the steering is very strong. I think this is a bit over-tuned. The roads are so narrow and now they even added these things. Unbelievable. I'm really struggling to get out of there. And here we go. I'm not sure if it's the road, but it may just be because I already sense a little bit of drill to the left again. But I also said this about the last vehicle. And I'm pretty sure that it's just the road then. Okay, the big negative about this vehicle is that it's also resetting the camera. I really hate when the vehicles do this. We recovered it this time, but I'm pretty sure that the next sim that we cross into, it's pretty much messing up the camera again. Maybe not. But I would be surprised if it was really just a one-time thing. But we seem to have some real trouble to stay on the road. Yeah, it's definitely pulling to the left and this is not the road. Maybe they are using the same scripts than the last one. And it's just a little bug in the scripts, that could very well be. And we lost the camera again. All in all, this is not a bad vehicle, but I don't know, out of the box it's very sensitive to turning. And it feels a little bit odd driving. I can't really describe it, but the pull to the left is a really big issue. And it also seems to be a little bit delayed, like when I drive, I don't see it converted on the screen immediately. It is more like it is the next two actions that the car is doing. Yeah, and the graphic glitches, I don't know, but I don't think this is not normal. If I was just using my Super 80, then I would not get these glitches. And it's instantly pulling to the left again. And I think especially for a racing car, you don't want this back and forth and the steering to the left. That is really messing up your driving. But just to be fair, I hope that this is a little racing area. We are getting out of this vehicle and we are trying to drive the Super 80 back. Just to see if we have the same issues. And if we do, then it's not the vehicle, but I think that we will not have these issues again. Wait a second. Oh, this is a very narrow racing area. Now oh my gosh. W click teleport. I have no idea where I just jumped to. Okay, there we go. Nope, that's not the right side. There we go. And Ray. So if it's the road, then we should have a drill to the right. And if it's not, then it's definitely the vehicle. It does not look like we have any pull to any side. We just have a lot of lag. But as you can see, we are not going back and forth all of the time. So this was also the vehicle. We just have the regular crossings that are really bad. But this vehicle is driving very smoothly and it doesn't have any pull. And this pretty much proves the point. I really hate to test vehicles and just talk bad about them or something, but at least I did the test drive in my own vehicle afterwards, so that we get the direct comparison between both of them, just to make it a really fair point. But it's really laggy. Wait a second. There was a new area over here that I have never seen before. And it was also very snowy. We check this out and then we call it a day. Oh, this is huge. Oh my gosh. Wait, is this the haunted acres? Christmas on Lithria. This doesn't seem to be the haunted acres. So this is a new area. Interesting. But it's kinda the same shape than the haunted acres. I'm so confused right now. Yeah, I'm always trying to be objective about things. If we get a vehicle and the vehicle is good, then I will also say it, but if there's obvious flaws, then this isn't really criticism, it is just, well, it is criticism in a way, but it is at least somewhat productive because it gives people the right idea about stuff. It's better than me just saying all of the vehicles are fantastic and you shouldn't buy all of them. That would just be a lie, and I don't like to lie. I don't see a sleigh, but... Oh, that is so cool. And on we go. Usually the creators don't like this kind of feedback. But most of them watch the drives that they sponsor, so I'm pretty sure that he sees it. What is going on? And the holidays are revolting. Okay, so I guess that was Christmas and Halloween together. This is an interesting ride, oh my gosh. Okay. Ooh. Freaking snow. Yeah, this is what I feel like every time. Shoveling snow is just the worst. Imagine being on the Snow Pole or the South Pole or the North Pole, and you have snow shoveling duty. That's a nightmare job. Wait a second, did they kill Santa? And why is he naked? The ride would be a lot nicer if all of the stuff was racing. There's just so many glitches. Okay. Why is... oh my gosh, it is good. And so this is where he is when he's not making movies. What the heck? Avalanche. That was close. Yeah, that's a tricky situation. Oh my gosh. Wait a second. This is not looking right. Uh-oh, is this a rocket? Oh my gosh, it's launching. I guess we are being shot to the moon. Yo, what the heck? No Christmas gifts this year. Santa landed in the black hole. Okay, this is getting a little bit out of hand. I did not expect alien Sam stuff. This is the weirdest ride ever. Okay, are we flying back anytime soon, or are we just crashing into Saturn? The only thing that is missing is the little bicycle that is flying past, with E.T. sitting in front of it. That was a weird transition. Oh my gosh. I'm always a little bit afraid that some of the songs that are playing may be copyrighted, and I don't know, this is just a ride that is full of them. So yeah, I'm really muting a little bit. But we continue with the ride. Why is there a monkey inside of the bell tower? Very weird. Okay, we have not seen anything. Ew, this is so nasty. Oh, that's so nasty. These are not golden. Oh my god, not again. Yeah, I can't play this. Also, where's Santa? Santa's missing. Oop. This is a long ride, oh my gosh. Maybe you should take care of the snowball bird. Well, that was definitely interesting. Oh, this is just a water ride. We have seen one of these before. And a Ferris wheel, I think they are called. This seems to be a little camping area over here. With a little snowman. That doesn't look too happy. Oh, it's a... What's it called? It's an elf. Santa's little helpers. And I don't think that this is a shape that snow is usually taking. Okay, this is a really interesting area though. I'm really glad that we found this, because this must be very new. This was definitely not here 1 or 2 weeks before. Or maybe it was, but it definitely looked different. But I guess you can all explore this by yourself if you want. We are currently at, let me see, over here. And the area is called Livria and is sitting at 139,151,39. I will move the coordinates over here so you can see them. So if you want to visit this place, it seems to be very interesting. And I'm just wondering, this may just be the area where the zombies and stuff used to be. They definitely redecorated the entire place. That's astonishing. Alrighty, that's all from me for today. I hope that you had a lot of fun. And we even did this little extra tour over here, which is a goodie on top of the drive. Anyways, that was all from me for today. As I said, I will upload a little video announcing the novel once it's done. It's gonna be 2 or 3 days at most, I hope. That depends a little bit on how fast I get the entire layout and images and stuff done, because I think when I break it down to the book page layout, it maybe breaks a little few lines. But we'll see about this, so if you liked it, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you very much for everybody who watched up to this point. And I hope that you felt it so a little bit of a reward that we took this little detour over here, because it was very fun. Alrighty, I hope that you have a nice rest of your evening or of your day. And I see you next time. Bye.